This model of an MAN TGX XLX heavy tractor is in the colours of Fanger, a Swiss company. The packaging is a standard WSI branded box, and it is factory sealed with the lid taped down to the polystyrene tray. Once it's opened up, you can get the parts out, and that consists of the ballast box, which attaches to the rear of the tractor, and then out comes the tractor itself. There's also a small bag which contains parts for the front and rear towing hitches. There's not much assembly to do. There's just a cover for the front towing hitch which pushes into place, and then you can get a pin in, which is a little bit fiddly, but you can push it in. And then at the rear of the tractor there are another couple of pieces which go on the rear towing hitch, and for this the pin is an easy fit. The only other part to add is the ballast box, and that clips into the fifth wheel. The 8x6 chassis is very detailed with excellent transmission and suspension modelling, and the tyres are different on the front and rear axles. The wheels are detailed with smart hubs and wheel nuts. The cab looks really good with the light bar and beacon lights on the roof, the coloured coded door mirrors, and there's also an authentic number plate from the real vehicle. The graphics are for the most part very good, and some are very small. And behind the cab the equipment tower is plastic, but it's very detailed, and the fan on top is excellent with its mesh grille. Although the cab sits high to the front wheel, that's correct compared to the real truck. However, the exhaust pipes do seem to stop short. Behind the equipment tower there's diamond plated surfacing leading to the fifth wheel, and the lights and the towing hitch at the rear look realistic. The graphics on the ballast box look very good, but it's a fairly simple casting with no detailing on the sides. Putting the MAN out on the test track, and it rolls well enough in a straight line. There's a little bit of movement in the rear two axles, but no working suspension. And the front two axles do have a discrete linked steering. However, the mechanism is very stiff and the range of movement is quite small, although there's enough to get some kind of pose as if the vehicle was turning. Even at this shallow angle, the tyres do foul the wheel arches. Another feature is the tilting cab, and that's been implemented very well. It tilts and stays tilted, and the engine underneath is well worth having a look at. There's even some extremely small graphics on the engine block. Another possibility is to take the ballast box off and attach a trailer, but the fifth wheel is fixed in position, so not all trailers might fit. Here a member of the CranesEtcTV team mistakenly thinks that the funnel on the towing hitch is a bowl for something else. This is another highly detailed truck model from WSI, and it certainly looks good in the colour scheme and graphics of Fanger. It's a good model for collectors who like heavy haulage tractors, and overall it's good enough to be highly recommended.